Hi guys, this is Greg Doyle for Eat Sleep Boxing Repeat. You know what time it is? It's prediction time, and the fight that I want to talk to you about is potentially the biggest fight of the year. I said that last week with Anthony Joshua, but this one is genuinely right up there. I think you guys already know the fight that I'm talking about. It is for the world super middleweight title, and it is between the champion Callum Smith, who is 27-0, and he takes on Saul Alvarez, who is 53-1-2. Guys, I am buzzing for this fight on Saturday. I cannot wait to see what is going to happen and how it will unfold. In these videos, as you know, I'm going to give you a brief background to both fighters' most recent history in the ring. I will give you my keys to victory, and finally I will give you my prediction. Let's get straight into it, guys. Callum Smith, 27-0, WBA Ring Magazine Super Middleweight World Champion. Great fighter, Callum Smith. He's done everything that's been expected of him as a fighter so far. If we go back to when he had the, I wouldn't say it was 50-50, maybe 60-40 in Callum Smith's favour, the fight with Rocky Fielding, destroyed Rocky Fielding inside around. He has the amazing feat of being known as the World Boxing Super Series champion, beating George Groves by stoppage in the final in the 7th round. And his most recent fight, that was not his best performance in a disputed decision, very close fight with Britain's own John Ryder. Good fighter Callum Smith, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him on Saturday. Guys, we then move on to, I can't believe I'm about to say the challenger. We don't say that often about Canelo, do we? Saul Alvarez, 53-1-2. For me, best pound for pound fighter in the world at the moment. Love Terence Crawford. Lomachenko was right up there before he lost to Lopez. But for me, Canelo, he just fights anyone. He doesn't care. He just fights anyone. If we look at Canelo's most recent fights, he's coming off of a 3-round demolition of Rocky Fielding. He's coming off those hard-fought wins over Gennady Golovkin, the first fight, which I do have to say, I thought Golovkin won the first fight, but I do think Canelo won the second one. He's also got the recent success over Sergey Kovalev, where he went up to light heavyweight from basically middleweight or super middleweight when he fought Rocky Fielding and knocked him out in the 11th round. Just an unbelievable fighter is Canelo. Again, probably along with Golovkin, my personal favourite fighter in world boxing at the moment, so I'm really looking forward to seeing him on Saturday as well. Guys, if I can move on quickly to keys to victory in this fight. For me, I'm going to start off with the champion Callum Smith, because I believe in these videos it's not greatly important, but I think you should pay respect to the man who's the champion. So we'll start off with Callum Smith. It's very difficult to decipher a plan to beat Canelo, because literally it's only Floyd Mayweather that's done it. And if you ask my opinion, Canelo was weight trained when he fought Floyd Mayweather. He was killing himself to make 154. That fight was made at 152. But if you ask me about keys to victory for Callum Smith, I don't think the jab's going to be enough in this fight for Callum Smith. If you look, when Callum Smith throws a jab, one of Canelo's favourite things to do is lean to the side and come up with a counter right hand over. For me, Callum Smith, he needs to throw a hard 1-2 right down the middle. When the fight gets in close, I think he needs to use his weight, use his power, use everything like that on top of Canelo. Lean on top of him, hit him underneath, come up the top, throw everything you can, but be very, very careful, because Canelo's got very quick hands and is also very good on the inside. So for me, keys to victory for Callum Smith, hard 1-2 down the middle, inside, lean on top of Canelo, use those shots up the middle, try and get Canelo to have to work hard to keep a physical advantage. So that's the keys to victory for Callum Smith. Guys, if we look at Canelo, I'm going to make a bit of a, I wouldn't say an odd comparison, but a comparison that you maybe didn't expect. If you look at Callum Smith's last fight, John Ryder, okay? John Ryder and Canelo are similar height. John Ryder likes to fight aggressive at times and throw a hard jab. Canelo likes to fight aggressive at times and throw a hard jab. John Ryder is a good body puncher. Canelo is a very good body puncher. I think you guys can see where I'm going with this. There's levels to this game, and I am not for 1 minute comparing John Ryder and Canelo in terms of ability wise, but what I am saying is, if the things that John Ryder done upset Callum Smith, and it could have been an off night, we don't know, then I would basically be very confident that the things Canelo will do to upset Callum Smith as well. If I'm Canelo, I'm waiting for the opportunity to counter while going forward, but anytime he can possibly do it, go to Callum Smith's body. If you are going to tell me a guy that's 6'3" and is near 30 years old makes 12 stone easy, I don't believe it for a minute. I think he makes the weight well, but I do not for 1 minute think it's very comfortable at all, especially in 4.5 weeks notice. So for me, keys to victory for Canelo: move forward, look to counter punch, and try and attack Callum Smith's body whenever he can. Guys, over and on to prediction time. This fight, I cannot tell you how excited I am for it, guys. Anytime a British fighter is fighting, I look for the British fighter to do well. This isn't any different, although Canelo's my favourite fighter in world boxing. What I really want to stress to you guys with these videos is any like or dislike I have to leave them at the side. When I come with these videos, I have to be honest, I have to be straight to the point. My prediction for this fight: Canelo stops Callum Smith, otherwise he wins a relatively wide points decision. I just feel that Canelo's too clever. People are talking about Callum Smith's power. Canelo has took Triple G's power, who knocks out light heavyweights in sparring. He's took Kovalev's power. Callum Smith, if he can box to a strict game plan, he has a chance in this fight. There's absolutely no two doubts about it. I do believe what they say, that when the occasion is bigger, Callum Smith will rise to it. I do believe that, but for me, it's going to take something special to beat Canelo. So guys, for me, my prediction in this fight is for Canelo to stop Callum Smith in the second half of the fight or win a points decision. Guys, pleasure to come to you as always. I will speak to you again next week. Greg Doyle, Eat, Sleep, Box and Repeat. Remember, subscribe to us down below. Check out all of our social platforms. Take care, guys. Thank you.